What's going on? So, okay, so y'all know this is new to us, all right? We're trying something new today. Now, last time we did the live, it was on regular YouTube and it was crazy. It was all over the place and it was stopping and everything. So, this time I'm trying one of those streaming apps. So, let's hope that it's a little bit better. Now, if some of you guys are here that are actually my students, you still can send me a message here, and if I'm stalling or I'm trying to figure this thing out, you guys know I have no idea what I'm doing when I'm doing this live. Now, if we're in Teams and we're on the school portal, all right, I got y'all. But I think we can use this as a part of Sapphire Academy. I don't know. So that's what we getting ready trying to find out today. I got to see how I succumb to this thing and see if I can work it enough where I can get a, a whole a bunch of y'all on one session. So you guys know that this is about federal employees, layoffs, the buyouts, and people just generally losing their jobs. They put it out there for I think 2 million people to take the buyout, and I don't know what guy 75,000 or something like that took the buyout. Well, listen, on my Twitter, people come on there, and I mean, I see these things where people are literally writing letters to the president stating, you know, why him? I thought it was them. I think that's crazy. So it would be everybody. If there are layoffs, the layoffs are for everybody, and you can't cry about it now. We have new government, but in my eyes, that's just another step. So a lot of you that are not working now, like I said, I think it's time for y'all to start something new. Start your own business. If you start something that you like doing, it's not going to seem like work. Like I know a lot of people who actually have their own business, of course me, and still work because you got to get that balance. You got to get that balance. And a lot of you guys that are now out of work and no 9 to 5 to go to, this is a good time to build your own business. I'm talking to the people who actually took the buyout as well. Now, if anybody's watching this who took that buyout, let me know if you got your money. I'm just curious. I want to know because I do know a couple of people who kept saying that, but I want to see them get this money. And listen, the sad thing is, I know people who work for the CDC, people who work for the IRS, people who are in the federal government um, that are in jeopardy of being fired because they didn't take that buyout. But like everybody else, people were skeptical about that buyout. I mean, I haven't seen anybody with a check yet. I haven't even seen where somebody say, "Okay, we're going to get this money at this point." And not that it's about the money, because people, spent their whole lives and careers, at their jobs. So, that's very important to them. And I mean, I know people who are devastated. I mean, people who just bought homes. I'm talking about last year, and now they are in jeopardy of losing their home. So, it's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. I'm talking about both of them, the buyout, or, the resignation, or they just firing you. You literally not working. And I mean, people are coming on social media and I mean, they are telling it. Let me tell you something. I just started with the live thing, but you guys know I've been coming on YouTube for a minute. And every year, every month, I try to get better. But when you come on YouTube, it's like they're so used to just telling their whole life. I mean, you guys pretty much know everything about me. I don't told y'all everything. But the fact that, when you come on and you start crying and you start, oh my God, no. When you go to God, you got to say, all right, put me in the right direction. I want you to start me over. That's what you ask him. God, I need you to start me over. I promise you, you're going to start over. I'm telling you. Some of you guys want a new billing? You want a new billing business? You need to come with me. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You got to be trained to do the medical billing first, and then let's go into how you're gonna recruit your own doctors, How you gonna let people know what you get ready to get into? It doesn't even have to be billing. It can be anything. Just start something of your own business. You guys see me posting stuff all the time. I post, and a lot of times I post stuff. It's for people to take light of, let's start this new thing. Let me start something else. And you guys know I like to give insight and piggyback. Other people questions, especially on Twitter, and I'm on TikTok. You guys know I love TikTok, but I'm mostly on Twitter because Twitter's like a text thing. You just kind of text back, and I appreciate all of my new TikTokers and my new Twitters. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for also subscribing to my channel. But let me tell you something. When you have your own business, it is so rewarding. You go when you wanna. You ride when you wanna. You do your work when you want to. And it's not that, ain't like you're gonna be lax, because y'all know I'll be up 3 in the morning. Y'all remember that video with that dude doing that? I swear I wish I could find it. But when you have your own business, I'm not gonna lie, it's like a clock. But it's your clock. It's not their clock. It's your clock. So when you get ready to start working, you're not gonna be like, damn, let me tell you something, you're gonna be asleep thinking of something that you need to do with your business, and you're gonna get up and right then and there, because that's what I do. I write it down. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we need to do that. Yep, the girls need to do so and so, or you need to change something, because you literally gonna be eating and sleeping your business, because that's your passion. That's what you want to do. And being that you guys have been working so long, you're gonna have to get your mindset into that. I'm about to do my own business. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to say that, starting your business is, something that you do overnight. But those of you who've taken that buyout, you're going to have a lot of time on your hands. You have a lot of time on your hands. I mean, of course, you can go back to work. You can start something else. But why not, invest that money into, doing your business? I know a lot of people who are in, medical billing and coding. There's different stages of coding collections. I see a lot of medical billing people. I see some, coding people, hospital coding, physician, different things like that. But take heed to, my website. You guys make sure you leave me a message, whether here, there, my email. Leave me a message if you have a question for me about the website and stuff. But when you, like I said, when you see these people who's already taken the buyout, I mean, I don't know if they're happy or sad. I don't know, because when they come on, you only see their face, but you can see all the stuff that they typed and how bad they feel. But I'm not sure what the takeover is going to lead to. People will just be out of jobs. How will the government run with hardly any employees? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But anyway, that's what this chat is about. That's what this chat is about. I want to hear some people say, what happened, during the layoff. Did they give you any time? Now y'all know I'm a CNN junkie. So no, they don't give any time. I mean, they walking up in there on Friday at 12:44. Y'all better be out of there by 12:45. I never heard of nothing like that. But listen, that's why y'all gotta have to do your own business, okay? Y'all know I got my script, and usually I always have the script, but sometimes I don't. But I want to make sure that I don't forget nothing on this, because I'm testing this out, because I need to see how long I can run this. They told me 8 hours. We don't need 8 hours, because I'm going to use this for Sapphire. So some of you who actually do want to join Sapphire, it's an online education. So anybody can do it. That's why you always hear me say, I'm gonna change world education. Don't y'all hear me saying that? Because my program is for everybody. And this thing here, they told me about this yard thing, and I don't know. I'm checking it out. My nephew told me about it, because I told him about, what happened the last time. You guys remember the last time I did the live? It kept blocking out and all this other kind of stuff. So that's what we're gonna talk about. So um anybody who don't have an understanding of the federal buyout or those layoffs, hit me up, send me a message down there. I know a lot of people who are involved with that. I spoke to somebody not too long ago, and we just praying that, that don't hit the fan, because I mean, my girlfriend, she just bought a brand new house too. I can't. And it's like you can't feel nothing but hot feel for your friends. Let me tell you something. When you lose your job, you done. You got to start all over. Um, just like when I bought my car, I had Betsy for a long time. Y'all got you guys know I had a 2009 GMC. Boy, I drove that girl to the end. And I wasn't like reluctant to buy a new car because I was all right. I go to auction, I get me one in a minute. Me and Wayne, we gone. But I said, you know what? I paid my dues. I've done what I've done for years. Let me get this new ride. And the first thing I told the dude that was in there, I said, no car, no house. No car, no job. No car, no this. No car, no that. Now those of y'all who live in the city that can get to work on buses and stuff, good. But I don't live in the city. I live in the country. And you got to come up out of here with a car. Bad enough one year I couldn't even get up the hill to get out of my quad to get to work. But like I said, when you think of these things that you want, and I saw that car, I said, do I want to get a new car? I don't want to get a new car. And the first thing I thought about was work. Y'all know I work in New York. So, it's just, you lose your job. It's like, oh my God. I can't even imagine these people that, lost their jobs just like that. And especially ones that go in there and say, um, Trump, I thought you wasn't going to fire me because I voted for you. I'm trying not to laugh. Yeah, I know I try not to laugh about that because I try not to take sides, especially when I'm on Twitter and them. I try to cut it down to a minimum where I'm not taking sides and I'm just pretty much giving my comments. But sometimes you just can't help it with the Republican Party. I'm telling you, y'all know I fall out. Now I don't know how this thing is rolling on Twitter, but those of you who see me commenting on Twitter, y'all are the bomb. I'm telling you, I had no idea that I was getting 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. All y'all was looking at all that stuff I be saying. I had no idea. But I'm saying this is me. So y'all get to see me now. This is me. Y'all hear me talking and y'all can see my pictures and stuff in there. So like I said, losing your job is very, very hard. And I've been there. I'm telling you, I've been there, done that. But I'm one of those people when I have a job, they don't fire me. I quit. And that and you know what, my sister used to say, Lisa hate taking direction. But I'm the director. So who the hell is I'm taking direction from? Myself? I just what I do? Sometimes I'll take, my leadership job or I mean director or super or something like that. And then y'all know me. Then I get once I get there, I don't want it no more. All right, y'all go ahead and do that. Y'all go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I let me see, where have I ever been fired from? I've never been fired. I can't even but I left jobs before and places have closed down where I ain't can't work, and it's devastating. You lose everything. I mean, what are you gonna do if you ain't a straight hustler? Y'all know me. I'm a straight hustler. It don't even make a difference. I'm gonna teach y'all. I'm gonna educate y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what's real. But it ain't nothing like being no hustler. You can be the look at the president. I don't know what's going on with the mayor, but he's a straight hustler. You know what I'm saying? He can't do it on the low. You know what I'm saying? You could be legit and still be a hustler because you don't get your money. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told one of my besties the other day, girl, you ain't never got to worry about me. You know what I'm saying? We just talk. It's just girl talk. But you lose your job, you better be a hustler and get you another one. You get that resume and fix it. You can't fix it, then you need to get somebody to help you fix that resume. I can't stress the resume enough. Make sure that resume has absolutely no errors. When I moved to North Carolina, like I said, I moved to North Carolina from New York years ago. That's why y'all hear that country coming out of me sometime. So that's when I started. That's when I started working as a teacher. And I met Tyrone Everett. I don't know if you're listening to this, but I went there. And I didn't even know I put in for the thing. All I know is I just moved to North Carolina. I need to go ahead and get me something. So I'm on Indeed. Indeed ain't no joke. If you on Indeed, let me tell you something. Those of y'all who did that buyout and you want to go back to work, or y'all who got the layoffs, or y'all who got terminated, if you go on Indeed, You can't go on Indeed for 10 minutes at a time. You got to hit Indeed from 8, just like you got a job. Have your pen, your notebook, okay, your phones, and your whatever you call it. Y'all know this is my favorite, sticky paper. You got to be on Indeed all day long. You won't get a hit all day long, whether it's a good hit or a hit that doesn't work. It doesn't matter. You're gonna learn from each one. If you when you go on an interview and you don't get it, you learn from each interview. When I talk to my prospects, I learn from each one of my prospects. If they ask me something and I don't have in my program, I go, I'm about to get that. After I talk to one of my prospects, I'm analyzing. I'm analyzing what she telling me. I'm analyzing. She asked me this. What kind of program she need? What XY do she need? I go, I'm answering her, no doubt. But then I'm saying to myself, I need to put that on my website because they need to know this. She's asking me something that's not visible on my website. She's asking me what type of apps or software does she need. You need Microsoft and you need Teams to do my program. You understand? You need to have Google Drive because I also use Google Drive. So, when she said that, I'll tell you who she is. She's a beautiful girl. And I got her. I love her. She helped me. I put it right on my website. That's why when y'all go in and y'all see Introduction to Sapphire Academy, I'll send y'all like an email. Listen, one of them says academy or school made for students by students. My students, when I was a director over there, I always ask them questions, and they say, because Miss Lambert, you should do this. Miss Lambert, put this in there, Miss Lambert. My student, I can't think of her name right now. She's in my book. She helped me write that book because the book that I wrote, the book was for them. That's why I did it. It was for them. I wanted them to have a reference of what they was in class for, because you guys know I was already disgusted with them having to pay $22,000 for billing and coding. So that's why I made the program. And y'all know I don't got thrown off already. But the bottom line is, do something that you want to do. If you're going to put in for jobs, do it at least 4 hours at a time. Just keep doing it. Run Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Keep on doing it. And that's going to help you to get back into that workforce. If you're not scared to travel or anything like that, don't stick to putting your resume in one state. Put it in, more than one state. I don't know about the federal government. I don't know what they're taking, but as far as our partners up there in Washington, I can't even tell you what they're gonna do right now. I mean, I watch CNN all the time. I gave myself a break from CNN after Kamala lost, so I didn't watch it for a long time until Trump came back in. But don't get discouraged. I read something in my LinkedIn. You guys check out my LinkedIn. I read something in my LinkedIn, and the girl was like, she wrote this big thing, and she said, "Don't give up. Continue on. Ask God to help you," or something. She said, but however it is, the basic thing was, don't give up. Just because you lost your job, it's not the end of the world. It's not. You either gonna make your own business, or you're gonna get another job. Okay, or you're gonna get another job. When that office tea, I was testing that to see when that would go down. I have to fix that. I'm sorry, I have another screen over here, and I have that thumbnail up on that screen, and I wanted to see how long it was going to take before it went down. So I got to change this computer. But so something like that happened to me before. But you guys remember I told you I was going to tell a story when I got my house, right? Well, I didn't get it. Um, it was something a dream mother always wanted to do, and I wanted to do it before my mother passed away. So of course I'm still devastated behind that because I didn't get to do it before she passed away. I was right there. I was 4 or 5 days away from closing. It was time for them to check my job, and to me, I still think they set me up on that. I think they set me up. 'Cause it wasn't just me; it was a whole department. Everybody. They don't even have a revenue cycle department no more. But 4 days before it was time for me to close on my house, I did get laid off. I got laid off, and I said to myself after that, "Oh shit, there goes my house." And I mean, this dude kept calling me, he kept calling me, kept calling me. Lisa, just get somebody to sign with your ex. I don't want nobody to sign with me. I'm buying my house, I'm buying it by myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want nobody to sign with me. You know what I'm saying? I did ask, my sister at that point, but people have things that they have to do or whatever. And I said, you know what? I'll never let that SHRT happen to me again. And that's why I started going on my business 100. 100. I said, I will never let that SHRT happen to me again. And I won't ever have to ask nobody to do nothing for me. You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that you think got your back, they don't got your back. They don't got your back. Something like that, important like that, and somebody slap you in your face, they ain't never had your back. They never had your back. They had your back up until the day you really, really needed them. Decipher that. That's why when they see Lisa, Miss Lambert, I'm by myself. I don't roll with nobody. I don't roll with nobody. If you see me, I roll with my daughter. I'm going to the Bronx, or I'm rolling to Dallas to see my son. I don't roll with nobody. Because a lot of people, when they say they behind, they're not behind you. They're your worst enemy. You don't even know until something goes down and you need them. So make sure you watch that. Make sure you watch that. That's why having your own business, you control what's going on. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take thousands and thousands of dollars to build your business. It's going to take a lot of money. But if you take baby steps on it, you're not going to see that money hit, and you're going to build it without a loan. I use my own money. All this equipment in here I bought myself. The only thing that I'll get from a grant or something is if a social service, unemployment, or any kind of entity give me money for a student. Yeah, we take that stuff too. That's how I get grants. You see what I'm saying? If I get a grant from social service, then that's why I can charge you the two, three, $400 for the course because I've already gotten a grant from them to do it. So, like I said, put your all in all into what you want to do, and just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are talented. Some of y'all don't even know. Let me tell you something. I'm getting thrown off again. That Kendrick dude, I keep hearing this is what happened with the Kendrick thing. I keep hearing everybody talk about who's, this Kendrick thing. I'm in the house. I'm in the house and I'm like, as soon as I click on, just Kendrick do it again. I go in the basement, Kendrick do it again. Who is this dude? The Super Bowl comes on, and I go, oh, all right. That's a cute little thing, ain't he? But then I saw his demeanor, and I hear the words coming out his mouth. And I go, somebody done blessed this boy. That boy is blessed. You see when he do his moves and he smile? I ain't gonna go through the whole thing because that whole thing, we know what it was. Just make sure y'all read between the lines and y'all see how he presented that, right? Let me get off the Kendrick thing because y'all know I'm gonna get thrown off. Now we up to do what you love to do. Do your own business. Don't give up. You know, don't give up. Don't go sleeping in your car. Cause y'all know I did a thing on that. I swear I only did it because I see other people. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna sleep in the car one day. So what you want to do is find something that you love to do. Like I said, it's not going to seem like work. You're going to find yourself getting up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're gonna have that job, what you want to do on your mind, the job that you want to sell people, the job that you want to present to people that you created. Okay, so again, having a passion for coding is what I do. Have a passion for teaching. I have a passion for teaching medical billing and coding. I have a passion for being advisory, supervisory. I have a passion for being leadership, period. You guys read my bio. I don't know if I put it on YouTube or not, but um, you guys can check Amazon. That medical billing and coding Q&A book is on Amazon. Check my book that's on Amazon. They usually let y'all read like the first pages. But if y'all want to buy it, you just click on and buy it. But let me know. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I put that book on YouTube. You guys go look for that book. I put it on YouTube in a ebook form. Okay. So again, make up your own business. And the student loans, y'all know I already did something on the student loans, but yeah, I'm kind of anti-student loan when it comes to medical billing. I don't want y'all to get a student loan for medical billing. Um, that's something that I think you need to study hard for, learn, and be guided on. That's why I created my program. That's one of the reasons why I did do the program. So, my goal is for you not to have to do that, because I got student loans through the roof. You guys already know that. And at some point, they're supposed to dismiss them. Now I got that letter before Trump. I got it before Trump. So, and the crazy thing is, listen to this: the dismissal is for federal employees, customer service, hospital. You see what I'm saying? This fool here, I can't even say it. But don't get me thrown off again. But it's coming. But I don't want y'all to get none of that stuff. I mean, the buyout was for about what, 2 million people? Did they say 75,000 took it? I mean, I hope all these student loans is gone. That's all I'm saying. What is that they call it? People in customer service, people in something. I don't know. But if 75,000 people took it, I hope more than that took it. I know CNN's got something on that they're going to talk about, but I gave up on them too because they literally broadcasted him. I'm not against anybody. I just think that we got to fix the government. But hopefully those people do find jobs. If some of y'all don't, feel free to join Sapphire Physician Coding Academy. Okay. I mean, every time I think about it, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Somebody just put something on my phone about, I don't know what my phone is. Somebody put something on my phone about a dude that he wrote a letter, and he said he thought other people was going to get. I can't say what he really said. This is it right here. Did y'all get this? This came up on my Twitter. This came from Chuck D. Um, it's crazy. I can't believe it. I no, I ain't reading that. Go on Chuck D page. Y'all want to see it. So we ain't reading that. But look, it happened. It happened. It happened. Ain't nobody prejudiced. It ain't black or white. The layoffs was everybody. It was across the board. Um, just you know, just move on. That's all you can do. What do you think? The president gonna open up the letter and read it? I don't know how they got that. But I've seen several. I've seen several. People are literally circulating how they feel. I mean, as a Republican, they feel like they were betrayed. But I don't know. How that motive went down. I just feel bad that so many people just lost their job. So you're telling me only 75,000 took that buyout. The rest of that 2 million got fired. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So, all right. So let's get back to the strip. All right. So, the bottom line is, start something new. Start your own business. You like making bows? You like making bows? Make 2,000 of them and sell them for $2 a piece. You see what I'm saying? I mean, let me tell you something. Before I started my business, full force, I've started this business in 2015. Y'all already know that. My regional director, he just, you know, he came, after I became, teacher lead, I became the director, I became, I just kind of moved. I moved up as soon as I came in there. And then you guys know I was from New York and North Carolina, so I was the hated one. I don't know why I loved y'all in North Carolina. Why y'all treat me like that? I'll be like Kendrick. That's how I used to look at him. You're fired. You fired too. Oh, oh, you didn't get the directorship? Ah, you fired too. I didn't do that, but I'll tell you that was out. I'll be like Kendrick. But anyway, listen, you find something you like, do it. Just do it. Okay. So, Like I said, owning your own business does not take overnight. It's going to take a minute to do that. Some people might be quick. And like I said, I didn't know what to do. I'm still learning. Y'all ain't the only ones. I'm still learning. Like I said, I go out there and recruit my own people because I want people to see me. I want people to get to know me. I want people to see who I am and who you are going to school with. And the most thing I love is when I explain my business to people and what I do. They be so amazed. They ready to tell me, God, look at Miss Lambert. No, don't call me Miss Lisa. They know better than be calling me Miss Lisa. Okay. So I pretty much touched bases on what I actually had on that script. I'm just looking on it to see if there was something that I actually missed. But like I said, you do something that you want to do, you're gonna be 100 on it. You're gonna put your passion into it, and you're going to do it. Any of y'all want to know about the billing and the coding, and you want to know how to do it, you know, Miss Lambert, how do I get into billing and coding? How do I make this? How do I make money off of this? How do I do this? How do I recruit providers? How do I go to hospitals? Y'all see me. I go to hospitals. My target audience is hospital facilities. I do target, when I'm outside. My daughter does, when she's on her side, out there in the Bronx. But my daughter-in-law, she's Dallas. She ain't start yet, but she getting ready. I got to call my son. It's time for her to start too. But one of the things is marketing and finding your target market, in medical billing. Um, my target market is initially every single hospital in my area, okay, within 60 miles. So that's my target, within 60 miles. So I hit every hospital within 60 miles of me. So when I'm not working, when I'm not at the job, I'm at the business. When you don't see me with my uniform on from the job, you see me with my uniform on from the business. So when I go out, I wear scrubs when I go out because I might have to talk to a doctor. I might have to talk to a nurse or XYZ, and I have to look professional when I go in there. So I'm not going to put a suit on or something like that. I put on what they're used to looking at. And I want you guys to just feel like, I know the same thing that feel comfortable with Sapphire Academy. That's why I personally go to your desk and I explain to you what it is. And I let you know that you are already in the hospital. So you will move up. You can transfer. You can transfer. You're already in the hospital. And one time, I left the hospital. I left the hospital for a higher position. And I wish I hadn't. I mean, this was years ago, and you guys know I've been on 99 jobs, and I do that as a part of Sapphire, so I can show them as a person who knows billing and coding and revenue cycle. Look how many times they're gonna hire me. If I got 20 jobs on my resume, they know my experience. I'm walking away from these jobs. They ain't firing me. You see what I'm saying? I learned on every single one of them, but I left Trinity. I left Trinity. I wish I would have stayed at Trinity. I left Trinity for a much higher position. But it was a doctor's office, and sometimes at those doctor's offices, it's a at will. That was a position, the one that I'm telling you about, where they closed the whole doggone revenue cycle department. I swear, I'm telling you, at that point, I wish I would have stayed at Trinity so bad. I didn't know what to do. That's when I lost my mortgage. I didn't get that house, but I said, you know what? I'll go for another house. So soon we're gonna go for another house. I told y'all around June. I'm gonna take y'all with me when I do that. I'm gonna take y'all with me. I don't know. The houses are so bad. I might have to get a condo or something. I can't afford it. It's about $4,000 and $5,000 a month. A freaking house. My mortgage at that time was only gonna be like 1,600. But anyway, I still love Trinity. I still go up there. I still go up there. I have most of these students anyway. But let's move on. So if you guys got any questions for me, send me a message down below. Um, and let me know what's going on. Or I don't know if I got this thing on right. I hope you guys are not trying to talk to me and I don't know how to do this thing. Now, I don't know how to work this yet. It says to click on live view, click comments. My son usually comes on. I don't know where my son is. I don't even know if you guys can actually see this. Um, I set it for it to automatically come on YouTube. I don't know about the rest of the sites. My main thing is that this thing hits YouTube. My son usually comes on and he starts talking and guiding me how to do this. He must be at work. Well, he ain't no work today. It's Sunday, so I don't know where he is, but hopefully, me and him will get together. He usually helps me with all this kind of stuff. If you guys get, because I don't see the messages down there, and sometimes you guys are not on. That's why I try to do this after church. I don't do nothing before church on Sunday. So class is 3 to 7 on Sunday, and on Saturday we do 7 to 3, and that's because some of y'all got to work during the day. But my goal is to be on here more. Um, right now, I have time on my hands to be here. Um, during the week. So during the week, I'm in the Sapphire Academy during the week. But like I said, I'm trying to figure out how I can fit this tool into my academy so that you guys that are also out there can get to me during my school hours. These are the school hours here when I am not working. These are my school hours. You guys can't see this, but these are the hours that I'm in the portal. I'm in the portal on those hours from 8:30 to 3:30. It'll be 2 hours and then I break and then I kind of come back. I break and then I come back. You guys know that I'm in there. I don't know if I can do this on this StreamYard thing. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. But we're gonna figure it out. I mean, if you guys want to do like some type of a group chat or something like that about those doggone layoffs, let me know. Um, don't let them defeat you. Don't let them defeat you. Just because you got laid off does not mean I'm gonna take these off because this thing is hurting my nose. Just because you got laid off does not mean it's the end of the world. Okay, don't sit in a house and be boohooing and crying and stuff like that because that could put you in an emotional rut. You start sitting around and looking at the four walls. I'm telling you, it happened. You be taking Buprin. I'm telling you, you be sitting around looking at the four walls and you didn't realize sat there for 3 days. I'm telling you, you got laid off. Jump up, get your notebook, and put yourself in gear. Put yourself in gear. Even I don't care about the unemployment or the buyout money or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make it useful. You know, people who don't know me, you know me now. But I always tell people there's logic to my madness. There's logic to my madness because in order for you to get where you want to be, you got to use the madness first. You have to. You have to use the madness first, or none of it'll be real. None of it'll be real. It won't happen. You know what I'm saying? Don't concentrate on what he's thinking, she's thinking, or she's thinking, because they won't figure out the madness. Only you know the madness. You're the only one who can figure it out. You're the only one that can figure it out. I know people who are scared to death of being fired, and I keep seeing stuff. They're coming. They're coming. They already did some at CDC, and it's such a shame. A couple of people I know that worked here, one or two just bought homes they sell. And, the way that the housing market is going now, you don't know what's what. You don't. You don't know what's what. I think I heard something where Trump said it was going down or something, but I don't know. We're just trying to wait and see to see what's actually going to go down. So, when you guys, even if some of you already took the buyout, invest it into, your own business so you can have long money. Um, I think that's a good idea because a lot of people ask me about. you know, business. They asked me about the business, and some of y'all love coding and billing. Coding and billing. Let me just remind y'all, coding and billing is two different things. Um, some of my students learned that the hard way. Medical billing is a whole different entity than coding. Medical billing is a lot of deciphering, figuring out the HMO and PPOs. Those of you who are in my classroom, check that out. I got a test in there on medical billing. Um, Check that out. I can't stop saying and look at me. I'm sitting up. I talked about Elon about that thing, but check out that test, and then check out the hem test. Two totally different things. I gave out one the other day. I haven't gotten it back yet, so I don't know. Like I said, the medical billing and coding is two different things. The worst thing about medical billing and coding in college is that they don't specify deeply enough that you need to specifically learn coding and pass a CPC or whatever test you're going to take, gynecology, whichever one. You can take a specialty on your license. So it's not, you don't have to take the CPC. The CPC is all of it, all 21 points. It's all of it. You can take the CPC just on ontology or something like that. So, we can talk about that. Send me a message and we can talk about that. Next time I do this, I'm gonna make sure I have this right because I don't really know if it's right. I don't even know if y'all can see me, but we're gonna run it through anyway. I can tell you this: it has not it hasn't stopped, it hasn't paused. I don't see no lines coming up on there like it was before. It was doing all of that when I did it with the YouTube live. And I think that you don't have to pay for that, but I think if to you got to get the quality in order to pay for something. Totally different with my program. My program is low price, high quality. I got you. I got you. But just take heed to that. I think we got a better program for me to teach you guys on this. Not teach you. You got to come to the class for that. Um, you guys know everything is online in the classroom. But like I said, those of you who have already taken that buyout and who are not working, who are starting a new life, if you want to do the medical billing and coding, let me know. And some of you might carry this thing on, like I said, to your own business. Um, I've seen a lot of women on YouTube that have their own business, and I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Um, Hopefully, our next step in maybe a year or two, I'm going to try to get a facility. Won't be a big one. I want something to look like Panera or Starbucks or something like that. But I want the students to be able to have tea, have cookies. I want to have tables for everybody where they can set up their computer and all that stuff and just hang out and do their homework. And they don't even have to leave. Whatever, just stay there. So that's what I want to do. I looked at a couple of places here, but y'all know I'm about to head for Georgia. Yeah, I say it all the time. I head for Georgia all the time. But that's the plan. But again, you guys have this type of ambition. Never have this type of ambition. My mother used to say, "Poor Lisa." You know why my mother used to say, "Poor Lisa"? I'm 5 years old. I still can remember my mother saying it. She said, because I used to fabricate stuff and I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be ballerina, I'm a so and so. I mean, I used to have my mother falling out laughing on the floor. So, as an educated person and an educator, we're not like, I'm not like a robot. Y'all know I'll be on Twitter cracking up, but when I got to be serious and I got to be steadfast with them dignitaries, trust me, I transform. You see how Carney B did? She had the scarf and stuff on, and she transformed. I transform when I'm sitting at that table. Trust me, I transform. But I thought big when I was a little girl. You have to still just think big. Just try to get there. Try to get there. And those of you who probably had your kids already, kids are grown. I mean, that was the purpose of me having my children when I was young. I wanted to be finished with them and then start my careers and what I wanted to start. I had to make sure they was all right. Now I won't say they because my son doesn't have children. Now the grandkids are big. and stuff. I'm done. Cause this because then after you finish worrying about your kids and they get all grown, 19, 20, 21, you still worrying about them. By 22, you all right with them. But by then, they 22, they done messed around. I had a child. Now I had to worry about this one. So I had to wait till that one gets 18 years old. But yeah, no, I'm just fabricating up stuff. All my kids are wonderful. All my grandkids too. But again, start your own business. Start your own business. If you do not have something that you want to do, look on the internet. Look at YouTube. I'm telling you, YouTube is a straight university. Many years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, my goal was to get 1,000 subscribers. Look at my subscribers. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. That was a goal that I set. I used to take I don't know where that thing is at, but I had it up before. I used to take that thing around with me and sit it on the table. I used to put it in my car. I know I got it in here somewhere. Y'all remember that thing I showed y'all with please help me get to 1,000 subscribers? I don't know why it's not in this bookcase right here, but it might be over here. But y'all remember, I used to drive around with that thing with me so I can get subscribers, and I'm letting them know what I'm trying to do. And we still trying to do that. The only thing is when you work and have your business, it's harder. It's harder for you to put that 1,000% in it. But if you are funding your own business, you have to work. You funding your own business, you have to work. My thing is if you can do it without any type of loans, do it. That's why I said the buyout money, that's a good target. I can't see that good on my screen, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over right now. Um, if you can do your own business without getting a student loan, just do it. Because the thought of trying to do your business and now 2 months later you got to start paying that loan, it's a pain in the ass. I've chose to put my own money in my business, and every time I spend something, I put it in here. I put it in here. So this is the kind of ledger I use to put my supplies and everything I buy. I put it in here. Everything. A matter of fact, I got some stuff I got to put in there today. But everything I buy for my business, I put in that book, and I always keep one of these. This is a planner. So that's how you're gonna start. That's how you're gonna start. You have to have those two things. And you guys see these things here? These notebooks? You guys know I always talk about notebooks. I write down everything. I have notebooks in I have one sitting right here. I have one. I got notebooks in every corner. I write down everything. You want to do the plan? You write it down. Write it down. You start executing that plan. Okay. Um, if something doesn't work out, try something else. That doesn't work out, try something else. At some point, you're going to get a hit. I'm looking on this to see if there was something that I forgot to mention. Okay, so I think we kind of did everything, but like I said, if one thing doesn't work, try something else. Okay, and you'll be successful. Don't let the buyouts drive you nuts. Let me tell you something. If y'all know anybody out there who wants to take a medical billing and coding, I'm recruiting. I am recruiting a salesperson who can go out there and recruit. You go out there and recruit, I'll give you 15% of what you recruit. That's helping you. These buyout people, I'm still trying to think of how I can help people that was straight fired get some kind of extra money. And that's a way, because we all about education at Sapphire. We all about education. And anybody all over the world, it doesn't make a difference. Canada, anybody all over the world. Y'all want to take a course? Y'all want to recruit for me? Let me know. Um, but that's what it's all about. Each one teach one. We need to help each other. And we need to stop the fighting. Stop the fighting. We can't get ahead if we start fighting each other. We cannot get ahead. Okay? We need to get together and get it done. Um, this is for some of my people out there that are in jeopardy of losing their jobs. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can do and say to you is, come with me. I got you. That's all I can do. Come with me. I got you. You're not gonna be fired in vain because you're gonna get money from somewhere, whether it's unemployment or something. They got to give you something. If they terminate you, they have to give you something. The people who took the buyout, I hope y'all get that money. I don't want and next week somebody gonna send me something and say, Lisa, they didn't get that money, right? I'm gonna go, oh my God. You can't change the world in that sense, but I can change the world in education. When I say change the world in education, y'all know what I mean. I want to teach different states. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach India. India. I love that doggone India. India. I love you. Let me tell you something. Y'all don't sleep on India. I'm telling you right now. Don't sleep on India. Let me tell you something. One of my best friends was from India. Iqbal, I don't know where you at. I had no idea how to do. I don't know if it was a thing now, IDX. I don't know what system we was using, but when I had started someplace many years ago, he showed me how to do that thing one step at a time. Iqbal, if you out there, how you doing? But don't sleep on India. I'm telling you. I appreciate y'all for subscribing to my channel. We're gonna try to do this more often. I'm trying to let this go for at least an hour uh, because I need to make sure that this thing rolls right. If it doesn't, we'll get it right. I'm gonna call my son when this is done, and my son can help me out with it. But like I said, if you guys do, I'm talking to my students now. If you guys do want to use StreamYard as far as your classes, you guys let me know because your virtual classes are done and the Sapphire teams. I'm still going to do them in there. The thing about this is I don't know how you guys will archive this. I don't think it's archivable for you. I don't know. Maybe it's on YouTube and I get. What do you do? Click on the YouTube, Dimitri? Dimitri ain't on, but he'll be on in a minute. That's my son. So he'll tell me. I'll wait till Dimitri come and Dimitri will tell me how it goes. But I'm assuming that you'll be clicking on this thing after this is over. Once I end this, because like I said, I'm still learning how to do. I think it's a wonderful tool, though. My nephew, Chucky, told me about this thing. He told me about a couple of other ones, and I've tried a couple of other ones, but I see this one has good reviews, so that's why we're doing it. But um, there's got to be a way for me to continue to do the live. I think I'm almost getting used to the live. If I can do the live stream and not have any bumps and hiccups, it's okay. Now, one of the things that I did have a problem with on YouTube is that I had no control over this video. But I think on this one you're able to download the video because I like to keep all of my videos. I have 300 or 400, 500 videos that I keep, on these different flash drives. And again, those of you who are doing your own business, make sure you have flash drives. I keep the flash drives because I put everything on them. Um, this is my YouTube. This is my flash drive. I marketing nothing. And those of you who do get the course and this goes on flash drive, this is Sapphire flash drive. But I keep all of these flash drive. They have different things on them. And this helps me when I get ready to go get something real quick, or I need to print something real quick, or I need to send a student something or whatever. I go right here and get this flash drive and boom, put it right back. So I ain't going through a million things, even though I have some flash drive that have thousands of things on them. Okay, so you guys let me know if you have any questions. I'm looking on here to see if there's anything else on here, but that's the end of the chat. This chat is supposed to go across Facebook. This chat is supposed to go across YouTube Instagram, and Twitter. Now, I don't know how well that's going to go down, but we're going to find out in about 10 minutes how that's going to go down. Once I actually succumb to using this thing, I think that we're going to continue using it because I think the clarity is clear. I don't know about my microphone. Sometimes I don't like how I sound. So I want to figure out how to fix this thing when my voice just sounds a little bit better, a little bit clearer. I don't know if it's a microphone or not, but those of you, if you watch this, you guys let me know, how do I get that enhancer thing so that my voice sounds clearer? I don't understand what they're telling me to do on the StreamYard. It's just too much. The something, then the something, and the tweak to the, oh Lord. Can't I just buy something and put it right there? And then when I play this thing back, my voice is very clear. So that's about it. So I think that's the last thing that we're going to talk about. Again, those of you who are taking the federal layoffs, listen, taking the buyouts and got the federal layoffs. Just think about medical billing. Train with Sapphire Academy. We got you. You know, you guys can enroll any day. We enroll every day. We enroll every day. I always have one solid date, which is the 15th, is when I start. That's when I start word for word on the 15th. And that's only because I'm going into Sapphire. You guys are archiving everything. I'm not videoing every single day. I'm available every single day. If the schedule is here for 8:30 to 10, and I've already done the chat for 8:30 to 10, 8:30 to 10 means I'm in the portal. I'm available. I'm in there. And that's what I'm on. Okay. Doesn't mean I'm standing up doing a lecture. No, that's not all the time. Sometimes I'm just in the classroom and I'm on that subject. I might be studying. I might be grading. I might be reading some of your summaries. And yes, y'all need to do a summary after every course that you take. If you're doing male genitals or something like that, I want a summary after that. You're doing female genitals, I want a summary after that. If you're doing, cardiology and you're reading about the heart, I want a summary after that. You guys already know that. So, again, I threw a little bit about Sapphire Academy in there just to kind of let you guys know how Sapphire is. Those of you who are on TikTok, I'm so sorry. They don't give me a choice for TikTok. So I don't know how you guys would look at this. What I'll do is I think I sent the thumbnail to TikTok and you guys can come on over and look at it. I don't know yet, y'all. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out to see, how that can work. Or I don't even know how you guys are gonna look at it. I'll have to have my daughter mess with that side and see if she can see it on her side. But we will find out. We'll get it right. The main thing for me with this is to make sure that you can understand what I'm saying. You have clarity. You can see me. You do not hear any static in these videos. That's the purpose of me getting this. Okay. As I saw that last one when I went live on that thing, and I like to pass out. I think I had to delete it, and then I had to remake it. Y'all remember that thumb drive where they got the brown on there? I think I had to remake it. So just look out for that next video. That next video is coming. It's gonna be tomorrow. That chat is tomorrow. And I'm gonna do it live again. So that chat is going to be live tomorrow. And that chat is about, I think it's about Sapphire. It's about Sapphire Academy, and it's about recruiting and joining Sapphire. And I think we're going to go through the subjects because there's three subjects: basic, transitional, and advanced. We're going to go through all of those. So this video is going to be done. I'm going to shut it down because it's almost an hour in, and then I'm going to go play around and mess around with it because I know it's something I did not do. um I think I was supposed to hit something over there. I don't know. But y'all let me know how y'all like to live. But soon y'all gonna be talking back. Y'all gonna be talking. Y'all gonna be talking. Twitter, y'all gonna be talking. Because y'all is talking to me on Twitter. Y'all better start talking to me on this whatever it is, you streamline or whatever it is. But we'll get it there. We'll get it there. Especially I'm off tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. So that's the reason why I'm doing the video. I'm off tomorrow. Okay. This is for my students too. Y'all make sure y'all get in on it. So I'm gonna shut this down right now. I'll see y'all next time. In the stream.